Hey, and welcome back, wherever and whenever you are. Hello, and welcome back to the weird West as we jump back into our mini Deadlands campaign. It's been just shy of a month since we were here, so it is very good to be back. Thank you so many of you for joining us already. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all over here with our on our adventures with us. Excuse me, that's what I was trying to say. Thamior and Renji, Papa Dragon, and Mac Bluff. Who else we got here? Player. And hi, Dylan too. Hello. It's not real, I'm afraid, Dylan. Sorry. Look, if I do this.
And the magic is gone.
Hey, Baron. Hope you're not in the void. Claw your way out. But yes, sorry, a little bit of the extra, the virtual cowboyisms. All right. I like the brief moment where the cup has a mustache. Right.
Such things are nightmares.
Okay. So let us get things rolling here as we jump back into our game. A massive thank you to all of you and all of our players and our wonderful GM, Josh. Thank you again for running this for us. Carney Sideshow, thank you, my friend. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing very well and everything's going swimmingly over there. Yes, we're just getting rolling here. Thank you for the sub, my friend, as we jump on into our game for tonight. Now, another thank you goes out to the wonderful folks at Sirenscape. Head on over there, sirenscape.com, to get yourself a free 30-day trial. Not only fantasy and D&D and Pathfinder and all that kind of stuff, but futuristic, sci-fi stuff, Wild West stuff, all kinds of things going on, all sorts of things in the game. So if you want to check that out, do head on over there and give them a go. Then if you want to become a Super Siren subscriber, you can have it all the time, everywhere, be your tables in person or virtual, spread across the globe, such as we. Now, as we get things rolling here, do, if you are so inclined, jump on over to our YouTube channel to catch up with the VODs of the various games that we've got going on. Let us do a quick thing over here. There is the link to jump into there. I'm quickly catching up with all the ones I fell behind with. I've only got 14 left to upload. I'm gonna get there. It was well over 20, so I'm doing okay. Slowly getting there. But yes, please head on over there and catch up with all of those. There are previous campaigns in there as well. Curse of Strahd, Descent into Avernus, all that good stuff. Sorry, Soundscape is slightly noisy. Sorry. There we go. As it stops. It's like, okay, so hey, I'm just trying to turn it down. Okay, so yes, massive thank you to everyone who has jumped over there already and give us a follow or subscription, I guess it is over there. And thank you to everyone else who's following the channel and also subscribing as well. It's really helps, keeps all the lights on and the virtual, the expensive visual effects in play. But one last thank you to the wonderful people over at E04 for the ability to make wonderful character designs such as these, not just fantasy, as you can see. So let us jump into things, and I will hand the reins over to our wonderful GM Josh just as soon as we get through this beautiful intro from our friend Patch at Quest Junkies UK. If you want some fabulous video introductions for your games, you should really check them out. But we'll be back in just a moment as we get into tonight's session of Deadlands Coffin Rock. GM Josh, over to you.
All right. Welcome back to Coffin Rock. It's been a month. I'm happy to be back with everybody. So, it has been a month. So, as a quick reminder, our adventurers came into this small, dying mining town of Coffin Rock. The kind of thing that used to be a boomtown, but is slowly making its way, sooner rather than later, to becoming a ghost town. and they started to discover strange things happening within the town. Mostly seeing demons inside of bottles, seeing themselves visibly being tortured in, stained glass windows, the kind of things that would unnerve you a little bit. They were, after spending some time in the bar, where many of them are want to make their home, they were taken to a church where they heard that they could be helped spiritually, but instead found that the church wanted their souls, and in more than the normal way that a church is wont to demand. And they were quite forceful about it. This caused our intrepid players to get in a long, prolonged firefight with all of the parishioners inside.
That's not how you pronounce CULTISTS.
In which the rattlesnake kid was injured.
I'm fine now. I'm totally fine. Headache.
Just a headache. It's true. They did attempt to burn down the church but had to quickly make their escape to where they are now, barricaded within a library. And with that, I will ask my players, who are you playing? And where are you at right now? What is your character thinking? So we'll start with Jebediah Thunderflash.
Even though my name is Jebediah Thunderflash, purveyor of tonics and soothing ointments that will cure you of whatever ails you. Although that curing may have happened naturally as a lucky happenstance, I'm not quite sure, but I can show you that they're all very colorful and look the part that I am trying to sell. Now, where am I at right now? Well, I'm thinking I chose the wrong town to lay low in, and I hope that these fellows that I've fallen in with are able to help me protect myself, and maybe we can help this town and make it a safe place for us to hide out. And I'm John.
All right.
From Phoenix Iwaki. Hey.
Mr. Elliot Moore. Who are you? Who are you playing? Where are they at right now?
Well, yeah, I'm Elliot Moore. I've been in better times, especially since the incident, as we shall now be calling it, concerning the parishioners may have been minorly, partly my responsibility. When they say the demon drink, by God, they mean it. I'm seeing weird shit in these bottles, but by God, they're the only things that get me through the day. I was a medic, a doctor in olden times, and that's gonna serve the kid quite well, I hope, in the next few seconds. Now, what's going through my mind right now is something along the lines of, now, is this little part supposed to be inside the kid or not? And I think my next question to the party is going to be, does anyone think that this is an organ or a bit of chair? That's kind of where my head is right now, is Elliot Moore. He's not doing the best.
Doing his best to sober up before he performs surgery.
Well, let's see how the night goes.
All right, Mr. Hector Tannen.
Avast and ahoy, mateys. I be Josh the Pirate, and this evening I am playing Hector Tannen, or better known as the Rattlesnake Kid.
I was gonna say, what the hell is going on? What?
I was like, didn't Hector die? I was like, no, that was the other one, sorry.
No, it was no one knows this, but because he's never introduced himself. His name is Hector Tannen, but he is the Rattlesnake Kid. And he where's his head at? His head is entirely too close to Elliot Moore, along with the rest of him, as far as he's concerned. And it's like, I'm pretty sure that is a piece of chair. I don't think any of my organs have fallen out yet. He is Yeah, very much in the same place as Jebediah. Like, I just wanted to have a drink. I just wanted a quiet place to maybe do some wenching. I didn't come here for cultists. I didn't come here for adventure. If there was a bank, I might consider robbing it, but there isn't. It looks like
Not anymore.
It's already been robbed of anything, including a safe. So, you know, yeah, this is more than I signed up for. And yeah, I'm seriously considering just going to Denver and continuing that wenching I was doing on the train. That's where I'm at.
Everyone, there are links in chat to Corsair's Cove. Please do jump over there and give them a follow.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
I will be streaming again on Tuesday.
Woot.
And finally, Mr. Jesse Calhoun.
Yes, the Calhoun here. Damn pleased to have burned down that church. Those were no priests. They were God-forsaken, if anything. Now that we've done it, though, we seem to be in a bit of a bind. Kid is wounded, Elliot's strung out, and I am seriously doubting that I can rebuild my fortunes in this lackluster town. The rumors may have been false. But beyond all that, we should find somewhere to rest before the cultists catch up to us. I'm not gonna die here.
Now I do feel you attempted to set the building on fire. You did not watch it burn down. It may be premature to say it burned
I'm
down.
going to hopefully assume that it is engulfed in flames.
Wishful thinking.
Probably for the best if it didn't, to be honest. I mean, we want to get away with this.
Now, sorry, just to interrupt before we jump into things here after that, all those introductions, thank you much, everybody. We do have a birthday girl in chat here, so a very happy birthday to Vicky from Sirenscape. Happy birthday, lass.
Hearts in chat for Vicky.
Hope you're having a good one.
Hey.
To you.
Is that the Western version?
That's all you're getting from me. I don't
Birthday-
give a shit if it's the Western
I
version
would
or
not.
Birthday dream
would
prize.
not
There you go.
endorse, a happy birthday sing along through Zoom. It is
No,
the most
no.
disjointed, horrifying thing.
No, yeah.
I'll
so-
be the soprano if you'll be the tenor.
Yeah, my players tried to do that when we did my birthday week. It was ooh, appreciated, but ooh.
I hope you didn't say that to him at the time, John. That's a bit of a downer. Thanks.
All right.
Sorry, mate, go for it.
Now we have the small bit of your bennies,
Aha, yes,
which I have pre-drawn for you yet again.
I'm ready.
This is for the Thunderflash Kid. One blue.
Thunderflash
There
Kid.
goes one red.
Ooh.
One white.
Yes, it's
I
mildly
did it
confused.
again.
Thunderflash.
I'll take
I did it again.
So John and Josh are sharing those. All right.
They are shared. No, it's for Jebediah Thunderflash.
Jebediah Thunderflash. Run that by me again. So I was confused.
Jebediah
One of
Thunderflash
each.
gets one of each.
Okay, nice.
Better for the Rattlesnake Kid.
Nice.
2 blues and a white.
Excellent.
Never had anything
Wow.
other than red, so that's great.
Yeah, that's
Moving
Awesome.
on to Elliot Moore.
Okay,
One
that's
of
actually not
each.
bad. That's not bad. I can work with that.
One of each. Okey-doke.
And finally, Mr. Calhoun. 2 reds and a white.
Alright.
And as a reminder, I get 1 for each player. And remember, my color doesn't matter. I don't get the benefits the same way you guys do, but I did draw a blue. So that means a blue is out of your pot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeet.
So 4, right?
Yes, 4.
I'm just gonna throw out random tokens.
Yeah.
here.
Does not matter.
2,
Oh.
maybe two reds and 2 whites. I love this music.
This is
Yeah, it's
chill.
good. It's good.
What happened to our organist?
All right,
Burnt up in the fire.
He's on
It's
fire.
tragic. Yeah. tragic.
Is that how Calhoun figures out that we did succeed? Oh, the organist is on fire. I guess it went pretty well.
Can anyone else smell burning human?
Oh, that's
Alright.
yeah. So yeah, that is a good point, Vicky. We were a bit preemptive there, weren't we? It's still tomorrow for me as well. Sorry. Apologies.
All right. So you had gotten into the library and made some minor attempts to barricade, just in case. But the rattlesnake kid was still quite injured. No longer shaken. I did remove that from your character sheet.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Because if you're shaken, you actually can't move without help.
Ah.
Oof.
A reminder: if you're shaken, removing shaken is your turn. That's your entire turn.
Yeah.
And it's a. Go ahead,
Sorry. No, sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
please.
Okay, I was just gonna say, as far as I remember, we've got the rattlesnake kid laid out on a table.
Yep.
And I'm maybe
Well, a
closer to
table.
him. A table. So if we're okay to kind of kick this off, I think Elliot is going to shout across to. He's going to say Thunderflash, get over here, Mr. Calhoun. I'd appreciate some help here. This is gonna really sting. So could someone help me? Just kind of.
Oh, I believe for a very reasonable price, I have just the thing.
And the kid reaches up and just puts a finger to your lips, Elliot, and says, "Shh, we are in a library." Also being followed. And do not put anything of his in my body.
Okay. I will help.
In seriousness, Elliot is asking because I'm going to do the whole Wild West doctor thing, which is not pleasant.
Yep, I'm helping out him. When he inevitably comes screaming back to consciousness, we'll be ready to keep him still as possible.
So are you doing this traditionally or with assistance?
Rope.
I mean, I'm
Get me that.
that's for if I fail, Mr. Calhoun. Put him out of his misery. I'm going to sort of disinfect the wound with some of the alcohol I've got on me and this kind of idea, but like
Let's be
it's
serious.
going to hurt, and I need him to not move too much as I stitch him up because I don't have any anesthetic beyond. I think I give Kid, if he is actually conscious, like a shot or two to drink to get him sort of.
Oh, he's gonna need more than a shot.
Yeah. I just hand him a bottle and I'm like, drink how much of this you're comfortable with. But that's gonna have to be your.
He probably wouldn't. He's like, no, I appreciate it, maybe later. And then I would pour some liberal amounts on. It's not gunshots. I was beaten around the head with a Bible, as I recall, but very effectively.
And a candlestick.
It was a candlestick.
Yeah,
it was a candlestick.
as well. So
it's not like. It was bludgeoned almost to unconsciousness. So I have a concussion, I imagine. But so if anything, I don't know how much. I mean, this is a DM question, but I don't know how many internal injuries I have.
Well,
that John that Elliot is in any way capable of repairing.
Now, hang on. I want this also put out, Josh, the DM Josh. This might surprise you, but I am not a medical practitioner in real life. So please be gentle on any medical check knowledge you wish of me. I do, however, and I am going to ask about some of these because we've not done medicine in the game yet, but I do have the healer edge as well as like actual healing skills.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm assuming the healing skill rolls as any other check would, but like I think the healer does additional healing when people are healing. But I mean, I read a weird thing where people roll their own dice to see how much they heal, but they can then add to it with my healer check. So I'm not entirely certain how this is going to work, but long story short, healing, please.
Functionally, we roleplay a situation where he helps me get better. Now, tell us, how does healing work?
Basically, yeah.
So, what? Do you remember which book had the healing background by chance?
Yes, I thankfully have just found it, I think. A character with this edge. Oh, sorry. To answer your question, it's the actual Savage Worlds one.
Got that open now.
And it says requirements novice, spirit D8, which I have.
Okay.
A character with this edge adds +2 to all healing rolls, whether natural or magical in nature, and up to 5 companions traveling with the healer add the bonus to their natural healing rolls as well.
All right.
Nice.
So mechanically, what happens? So just explaining mechanically, and then we'll make the roll, and then we'll like narrate it out. But you need to get a success. Remember, success equals 4 to heal 1 wound. Currently, the Rattlesnake Kid has 2 wounds, so you would need a success and a raise to heal both of his wounds. So that would need a total of 8 to your roll.
Okay.
You get to make it once, and then if we try it again later, we can try it again later, but it's not within the realms of this current timescape. This like tonight we would not be able to make another roll.
Right. Gotcha. Shall I do that now? Just get
Please.
it. Okay.
Just get it out of the way. And we'll,
Now, because of the way we work, I roll a D8 and a D6, right? And then
that is correct. And then add a D2, or sorry, not a D2.
Uh,
Add a 2
add a
to anything.
Okay. Oh, I hope that is at least a heal. That is a success, but
Pick the higher of the dice, and then tell me.
yeah, I'm actually wondering if I want to use a Benny immediately to re-roll that D8. I think I can do better than that. Yep. I'm going to use my Grey Benny just to re-roll that
Right.
D8.
I reroll
Right.
reroll them both because I'm a nice
Oh.
guy.
Jesus, it was worse.
Cheers, Robert X.
Oh well, it's still a success, but it is just a single success because with the +2 that puts it to 5 regardless.
Yeah. So you're able to find that like he got hit on the head pretty hard.
Did you know that?
there's a lot of swelling, and you're kind of worried that there might be like a fracture. You're able to kind of you use the alcohol to kind of like make sure that everything's clean because there's clearly like a cut, and you're able to clean it up a little bit, get the swelling to reduce down a little bit, but you're still pretty worried about that fracture. You're pretty sure it's there, but there's not really anything you can do about it right now.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Does a thumb count?
Good. You're perfectly safe. It was a trick
I will
question.
not
There
argue
was
that,
0
my
fingers,
friend.
just a thumb.
Excellent. Okay, good. Thank you. So I am going to change my wounds to 1.
Yes. Now,
Thank you.
Savage Worlds, as a reminder, is a death spiral game.
Yeah.
So everything is at -1.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Great.
Have I made that better at all? Was it a -2
Yes.
before? Now it's a
It was
-1?
-2.
It was
Yeah.
-2.
Wow.
So that's fine.
Sorry, I couldn't roll better there, Pirate. I'm a little disappointed in those.
That's okay.
It's the first time I've heard of that. I'm already terrified of death spiral games.
There are the hardest one I've ever played was well yeah I avoid ones that are like too spirally, but Legend of the Five Rings is like samurai pastiche game, and it uses it has exploding dice and uses a d10. Now you roll like a dice pool, like you roll like 5 dice together and you take. It's a really weird system. I'll explain it to you another time. However, like you take a little bit of damage, you're nicked, and that's -3.
Oof.
And then it goes to 5, and then it goes to 10,
Oh,
and then it
no.
goes to 15, and then it goes to 20, and then you're dead.
Jesus.
Alright. So it's like once you actually start taking damage in combat, you're already in the danger zone. These kind of games are meant to kind of disincentivize combat a little bit and make it a little bit scarier, so that like I only want to get into the combat if I can just like kill this guy right out, because any amount of blood is really bad for me.
Cool.
So different style of play. We might try it sometime if you are interested. However, back to Deadlands. So, what do you do? It's basically dark now. The sun was setting as you were retreating from the church. Now it's...
I am probably blinking, but not in sync. And saying, I think that is probably enough drink for one night. Well, I was looking for a good place to lay my head, and I think I have found one.
This'll do.
So we probably should have a watch. Sorry.
Now you smell pretty bad too.
No, this is fair.
But I'll keep it out.
I am not up to it, I do not think, but perhaps we should go and check if we have been followed.
You rest up. If it hadn't been for you, we might not have all got out of there.
I appreciate it. And then I lie down.
Never to wake again.
It's like, wake me up if shooting starts.
And Jebediah will go over to the door or window at the front on the street side and just have a quick peek. How we're looking?
Looks empty. Just nobody out. Fewer people than even you'd have expected. Probably the gunshots earlier.
Well, I'll move on my way to the second floor. Take first watch. Y'all get some rest. I'll practice my sleight of hand.
And I'll sleep up against the door, in case anything tries to come through.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I need a reminder. What had we done to barricade at all? We moved any bookshelves?
Yeah, whatever furniture was in there. Yeah.
There's definitely empty bookshelves and boxes.
Cool.
Would have definitely said, check for another door.
Yeah, we look around. Is there another exit entrance?
There is a back door. There's a room that's like full of boxes. It's just absolutely full of boxes stacked on top of each other. And there's just an extra door. It's the rest of the building is like on a foundation, but this is just on the ground.
All right.
Can we is there a way to like just make that room just completely impassable with those boxes? Without making a bunch of noise.
Yeah, I mean you could just like move the box. They're quite heavy. Like, if you try to move the boxes, they're quite heavy. It'd take a little bit of time, but you could probably like just move one in front of the door, and it'd be pretty difficult to open.
Okay.
If you look inside, you see that it's just like full of books.
Okay.
Like the bookshelves were all empty, but the boxes are all full of the books that should be in the bookshelves.
Never quite made it.
Yeah.
Mr. Calhoun does not do physical labor.
The rattlesnake kid does, but he's unconscious. However, I do have an idea that I would like to sort of suggest that having an exit is always a good idea, but possibly if we could sort of booby trap it so that we can hear if somebody's sneaking in through the back. So maybe like a big pile of broken glass or something that we know is there and therefore can navigate if we need to leave in a hurry. Something that would fall over and shatter or break if the door was opened.
Okay. Are there any bookcases that are small enough that opening the door would knock them over?
Sure, that seems reasonable.
Okay. So if we put one of those by the back door, so if anyone comes through the back door, it'll knock it over, and then if we put stuff on it that will make enough noise.
Empty liquor bottle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to also. Does anyone have like rope, string, something along those lines on them?
I want to say no, I don't.
I mean, Thunderflash, you got to have something in your pouch of wonders.
I'd say like rope and string is just reasonable.
Okay. Because in that case, I'd like to get, because I've used 2 of these bottles of alcohol, one for myself and one for the, antiseptic type stuff. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to tie those, like the string to the neck of the 2 bottles and sort of hang them up so that if a door was going to open, the bottles would be jangled together, make a clinking, kind of clink, 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 clink sound.
I doubt you're gonna like what I'm gonna ask you. Make a repair check.
Oh, shit. Listen, I have good ideas. I don't necessarily think Elliot does. Repairs. Oof. All right. Can we just say I drop them on the floor and they smash with a big noise? Because I mean, never mind.
Make a
That just exploded. But
Don't forget the D6. Don't forget the D6.
As well,
Okay.
yeah.
That did not explode, so I'm D4ing it. That, my
That's a
friends,
6
is
is a 4.
as lucky as it gets. Because I'm at a -2. That is scraping success.
That's a 4. You do exactly what you said. You've got to.
Nice.
So even if somebody shakes the door, you'll hear a little bit of chinking.
I think with my -2, I've been drinking too much again, and my hands are so unsteady that like I miss the knot like several times and nearly drop the bottle, but eventually end up with what I wanted.
And this is on the back door.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because unless I'm misunderstanding Thunderflash, John, you're basically sleeping with your back to the equivalent of the barricade, so you're going to be our wake-up call if someone's trying to smash their way through. Is how I assumed that was.
Yeah, and I assume the windows are all intact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they come, if they smash through a window, they'll smash through a window. So.
Yeah.
So to just get the scene, we got John. You're sleeping next to the barricade in the front door.
Yeah.
Back door, we have the clinking bottles and a bookshelf.
No, no. I think that's going to be enough noise. So we'll keep it. We'll keep the rest of it free to if we can escape that way if we need to.
Okay.
Maybe could we push a? Sorry, I'm making this too complicated. But could we push a empty bookshelf so that it's kind of, if we were to push it, it would fall lengthways towards whoever was coming through the door potentially.
The door opens into the library because it's an external door. It has to open inwards, otherwise just like knock the hinges off.
But like if we put it so precariously, so if someone came through the door, clink clink clink, we could push the bookshelf so that when they're actually
It'll be
inside
fine, Elliot. Let's go to sleep.
You could push the bookshelf were you there, but like the action of opening the door would not be able to.
Oh no, sorry, that's not what I meant. No, I did mean so
as an attack against someone that came through. Yeah.
Easily.
Okay, fantastic. Then if you don't mind, I'll do that. And that's basically the little L-shaped corner that we've fashioned that I will be sleeping in. So it's
Sorry, Jesse, we've got to home alone this whole entire place before we get any sleep.
All right.
You know when them bandits are going to come in.
Yeah.
Come on,
We are the bandits.
At that point,
True.
do you attempt to sleep?
Yes.
That one I knew.
I kind of go to Elliot and I was like, "What do you think, Moore? Do you think the marshal knows about all of this? Do you think they're in on it, or would they want to be informed that all of this is going on in their town?"
I think, Mr. Thunderflash, from what little I remember from a stupor, I remember falling off a horse and kid pushing me around, but I also vaguely remember that the law didn't seem particularly eager to be on the side of pilgrims such as ourselves. I think we might want to keep this on the down low and back pocket it for in case we need to report this or in case we need to say something.
Maybe as we get a better read of the town tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go with that. My voice has changed, by the way. I don't know why. I've turned super manly all of a sudden.
Okay.
So yep. Oyasumi.
All right, and then Jesse, you were staying up, right?
Did we organize who was going to be next watch and all the rest of it? Because otherwise, we're all just going to pass out, and Jesse's going to be
I think
first and all watch.
Deprived.
That's fine. Just wake up someone who hasn't gone yet.
Do that cowboy scene where you kick someone away because you go to bed.
So Jesse, how long are you gonna wait before you wake somebody else up?
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours. All right. So make a notice check.
You said notice?
Yes, please.
Oh jeez. I don't think I put any points in that, so
You
yeah.
did not. So it's gonna be D4 minus 2.
Good.
Oh, well, that's
Good.
plus the D6.
Plus a D6, which is also at minus 2.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Well,
not great.
Not great.
Ah, crap.
0 and -1. Not snake eyes. But you do feel yourself kind of falling asleep a little bit. Yeah, your eyes are getting a little bit heavy about 2 hours in. It's been a really long day. You're not really used to this kind of like fighting for your life and then having to stay up all night.
You had people for that before, Mr. Calhoun.
You didn't.
damn
You
straight.
still have people for that. He's sleeping downstairs. However, you hear something in the distance that brings you back to life a little bit.
Okay, that made me jump.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you need to go and watch to hear that.
That's what he hears on a 1 or a -1.
Yeah.
So we are all
You hear that on
awake and
-5, right?
because that was outside our door.
That was not outside the door. It was some distance away within the town itself.
That's a good
That's
sign.
great.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
means
that's
that means
great.
that it was that rang every
Someone
time a
else is
cultist died.
shooting.
Yeah. Can we get the town map, Josh?
Oh yes, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Damir makes a very good point, and I'm loving this. I'm loving these comment things. So can we maybe can we use that logic, DM Josh, and maybe all of us are wide awake and
Right,
well prepared?
we're in 13, right?
That's right. 13.
Yeah. Did it come from the direction of the church?
It did not. It came from the direction of 19.
19.
And the other door, by the way, you can see the main door
19?
here, but the other door is under this awning here.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, that's interesting.
19,
19.
top of the map.
Yeah, the old sheriff's
The
place,
mansion.
mayor's place.
Oh, yeah,
The old mayor's place.
the old
Mhm.
mayor's place.
Hmm.
Who the hell would be? It's quite late right now, isn't it, Josh?
It's probably getting close to midnight, maybe 1 a.m. even.
But the bell came from the church.
The bell definitely came from the church. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe they assume that's where we're hiding and they disturbed someone else.
In a burnt out mansion?
Maybe. They might have guessed we ran to the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like John says.
There was only a single
Well.
gunshot, yes?
Do it-
Yes,
Yeah.
for now.
How fair is it that we're all asking
I
these
heard.
questions, Josh? Are we actually asleep?
Sure.
We're wide awake.
The sleepers can make notice rolls at -2.
Okay.
So for those of you who have not taken
So
have not
-3
taken
for me.
notice, yes.
Well, that's an
Is-
explode.
Is there a hearing roll?
That's what notice is.
That's
Oof.
another explode. Hang on.
I got -1 and 0 as well.
I got a 4, then a 4, then a 4,
Nice.
then a 3.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I am on effing edge.
So you wake up at the sound of the gunshot, and very quickly thereafter, you can hear somebody running, like one set of footsteps, running very quickly.
I think Elliot would immediately jolt forward, scramble towards Thunderflash, because I'm still worried that Rattlesnake Kid needs to rest a bit more, and I'm going to very roughly shake him awake. And be like, Thunderflash, where's the Thunderflash? We got a recall.
No refunds, no refund. What?
Listen, I think someone outside might have gotten a refund on a bullet. We better really... Just listen.
What do I hear? Oops. Where was that?
Oh no!
At the door he has left to come wake you up.
Was that the bottles?
It was the bottles. Yes.
Oh crap! All right.
Elliot, you left your post.
So you
first the Thunderflash. I can't get through anything without screwing up somehow.
you hear the bottles smash as the door is flung open, and then immediately slammed.
I want to run with Elliot and just shoulder barge straight into that bookcase that we rigged to fall in the direction of the door. Although I think it might, if it was, I don't know if there's a slam behind them. This could be a friend.
I actually think you probably push past me, John, and I think Elliot's gonna go for his gun instinctively, but because it's Elliot, he'll probably drop it on the floor in that horrible naked gun scene and then gingerly pick it up again.
Chasing after it. What do I see as I get to the door of the box-filled room?
You're running into the bookshelf, right?
I want to look if I see who it is before I hit the bookshelf.
There is a man wearing a hat. He seems to be like a miner of some kind, and he's holding a revolver and leaning against the door.
Does he look very different to everyone that was in the church?
Everyone who was in the church looked like they were just like the clean-cut parishioners.
Gotcha.
This man is it's got a big bushy beard. He's very dirty.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find the guns. Where are they at?
I'll be slow.
There we go.
Slower than Thunderflash for sure, but I will follow John. I've got to stop switching names. I will follow Thunderflash.
Yeah, stick with the character names.
I pick the gun up again, so I'm a good few seconds behind him, but I want it noted I will follow him once I'm able to.
Okay, I've got the Lamat carbine leveled from at hip height and leveled towards him. Is like, what are you doing there, friend?
Mr. Calhoun, you of course heard the bottles cracking.
Yeah,
I'm sitting at the top of the stairs watching all this shit unfold.
Who are you? He points the gun in your direction.
I am Jebediah Thunderflash, and this hiding place is taken.
Well, I ain't got much other place to go. Now what's going on out there?
What is going on?
I don't know, mister.
Calm down, start talking.
You gonna eat me?
Are we gonna what?
Listen, I've seen what's going on out there.
And I'm gonna lower the gun. Hey, you're in no danger here, friend.
At that point, I come through the door like, I forgot him!
Elliot, back down.
Yes,
This man's seen something.
I was come home from the mines, and I saw a group of men coming in town. I thought, safety in numbers. Get together with these men, and I walked up to him, and he had a hand in his hand, not his hand, someone else's hand, and he's eating it.
What did this fella look like?
He was. God, something ungodly. I tell you that. I don't quite understand what I saw.
Some kind of beast?
He looked like he had a big hole in his chest. I don't understand. I thought he was dead. Should have been dead.
Elliot, this sounds like one of those fuckers from the train.
I don't know what we've gotten ourselves into, Mr. Thunderflash, but I have to say I am not liking this one bit.
Jesse, what do you see from up there?
A godforsaken hellscape that is this town.
Yeah, but in the streets, is there anybody? Anything?
Oh, Honestly, I was falling asleep before the bottles.
Well, wake the fuck up and have another look.
When you say that, Thunderflash, I'm going to be like, I'll nod nod to myself, but also to you, and I'm going to then go through and gently as I can try to wake Kid, because I get the feeling we're gonna potentially need to make tracks.
Okay. Yeah, it's no problem.
Were the windows
What do
by
you
the
think?
door that he came through?
I'm sorry?
Are the windows by the door that he came through?
Yeah. There's one or two.
Okay. Can we see anything outside?
From the first floor, no.
Okay. Sorry, Rattlesnake.
I was having a very nice dream there, Elliot.
I'm very sorry,
Something-
Kid, but
Something about Nanu.
There it is.
I go
There we go.
white because that's the name of the demon I've been making deals with. No, not at all.
Rattlesnake Kid. Forget the senoritas. We got man-eaters.
What he
Man.
said, Kid. Can you walk?
Wait. Yeah, no, I am all right. And I get up and, yeah, my head swims a little bit. Take a moment and then sort of... I smell a new person. And I'm looking straight at him. And I also see one. Who are you?
It's one of the miners.
I'm Thomas. Thomas Goodman.
That is yet to be proven, Thomas.
I think I'm gonna whisper quietly to Kid as well, just like, I'm not sure about this. Good men don't tend to live very long around here.
No.
Mr. Calhoun.
Thomas,
We
you
should
are-
be bad men.
You have very good ears, Mr. Calhoun. I totally forgot about that.
Elliot, please, some
You work-
decorum. You are in a library.
Work on the eyes a little bit, please.
Mr. Calhoun, what are you doing?
I'm taking another look outside. See
Alright.
if there's any more
Make a notice check.
wanderers gonna. Well, I mean, I'm awake now, right? Like,
Yep. Yep.
okay.
Perfect. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
still -2.
Oh, whoops.
It is as well. I was kind of
Yeah.
excited.
You're gonna see something. It's just about how much you see.
So what? A 3?
Yeah, it'd be a 2. It's always -2 for unskilled.
Yep.
But the 4 explodes, right?
No, that was on the D6.
Six.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
unfortunately.
My B.
So you can see like a mass of slowly moving things. It seems to have moved past 19 by now. It seems to be passing by the newspaper office 20 at this point. But various figures are kind of dispersing as well. And like slowly knocking on doors and things like that.
As knocking or as in like bashing?
Bashing.
Okay. This is very politely. Hello, may we eat you?
Zombies
Are they-
here.
A little
Are
bit
they
peckish.
breaking indoors, or
I'm sorry?
are they breaking indoors? Or
Um,
windows? Are they just?
They're working towards that as you're watching.
Are they like passing through, or are they actually successfully entering these abodes?
I mean, are you gonna stop and like take time to watch what happens?
Yeah, we're kind of far. 19 and 20.
Yeah.
Between now and then, I'm gonna wait.
They are successful in like breaking in a window or knocking down a door here or there.
Oh.
Are we hearing screams at this point from anyone whose doors they are knocking in?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
What do your New Orleans eyes see?
Those are
Boys,
mine.
I don't think we
Kid.
can stay here much longer. There is a literal horde of unrecognizables making their way through town,
I'm gonna.
kicking in teeth, as it were.
Well, Kid, if I remember correctly, we've dealt with one of these things before. I think we might need to do it again before this entire town becomes a bit of a smorgasbord for these things.
How many are we talking about here?
I didn't get a good check on the numbers,
Got a rough estimate, Jesse?
for what I've seen.
Goodman, how many do you think?
There were quite a few.
Jeez, can anybody count in this town?
12?
Given the state of the schoolhouse, I am not surprised. Okay, 12, you say. Is no one... There doesn't appear to be anyone doing anything about this?
I mean, you do hear... You start to hear the occasional shot.
Goodman, I didn't hear a gunshot before.
No.
So I don't actually get to ask that question. It's like, have you tried to kill one already?
I just ran.
Okay.
heard a
But you have a
gunshot.
gun.
We also heard a gunshot shortly before you arrived. That wasn't you? My voice is gone.
No. I had already been running for a good 5 minutes by that point.
Well, if there's any place that could defend itself, it's a place like this. Now, Elliot,
Yeah.
do you notice that bell is ringing again? That was only ringing when the cultists were dying.
I work out in the mines, mister.
Oh, I said that's right, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Elliot was kind of thinking of other things and getting more and more scared. I don't think Elliot's going to respond to you, Thunderflash, so much as he's just going to look at you and like pale-faced at this point and just kind of shakily nod, like I think you're on to something, but I'm not in a fit state to really consider this.
Well, I'll tell you something, boys. I have finally found a place to hole up, and I am not about to relinquish it to these things that are supposed to be in the ground. What do you say, kid? Winners buying drinks at the saloon?
I like this plan. This place has a second floor. We can very much sort of bottleneck. We have knowing how they are working. So even if we are closing the doors, perhaps they are not even knowing we are in here. And if they are, then we go upstairs and we basically just take them off one at a time.
What about the other people?
They come up the stairs.
All those potential customers?
You are
Going out there
remembering
now
the
would be
financial
suicide.
situation of this town.
Well, I'm blocking everything I'm hearing the kid talk about right now, and I'm thinking, let's talk it more pushing bookshelves in front
I
of
was about to say,
doors.
I'm the only one with a concussion, and I am thinking clearer, I think, than the rest.
Maybe you go upstairs right now, kid, and we'll try to sort things
I
out
can
down
still move bookshelves, and I begin moving a bookcase to block windows as well as doors.
Y'all should move bookshelves faster.
Jesse,
Yes.
you get your back in here right now.
I don't do bookshelf moving.
He has eyes, though. You go upstairs. You tell us what is coming.
Indeed, I shall delegate.
Goddamn rich folk.
Thomas. Okay, guy. You come.
Fair to middling guy.
Okay.
I don't know why, Mr. Thomas, but maybe don't stand near any windows. I got a real bad feeling about that.
His shirt's red, right?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Checking for bite marks.
Oh, you're the doctor here. You do that. This is a good idea.
Okay, so yeah, we do the doors and windows on the ground floor as quickly as
actually
possible.
I honestly, it was a joke. I don't. Deadlands, we don't have that much experience. I don't think I even think to check for
That's true.
bite marks.
That
Yeah,
is true.
true.
Um,
And then as soon as we're done, I want to go up to the second floor. I'm not going out there by myself.
No.
Doing it quickly.
is going to be noisy, isn't it?
It's not the noise I'm worried about. We're the siren escape noise.
that
Let's,
Yeah, I
Walking
can
or
hear
chewing?
walking, shuffling feet.
let's do strength checks to
let's
do it
not.
quickly.
Can we just say we succeeded?
What fun is that?
Strength. Oh, I not -2. That's good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's that concussion.
Oh my
and you're
God.
a -1 beyond that.
Yeah.
This is just a flat
Okay.
strength check.
Everyone, use the bennies. We only got them for this session.
That's
Yeah,
true, that's true.
I'm gonna use one of my blues.
Yeah, me too. So what's the bonus on that?
Oof.
Blue is plus a d6.
Oof.
So you get 2d6s instead.
Oh, geez. Snake eyes.
It's plus a d6. Or
You get snake
There you
eyes.
go. Hey,
Yeah,
-2.
Oh, there we go.
-1 for 6.
5
Calhoun,
plus the
what are you
d6.
doing to me here, Chase?
Okay, I got a 9. Yeah, I got a 9.
All right,
I got a
you're
7.
you're able to get things moving, get things in front of doors, and then almost as soon as you're finished, you hear just like a loud pounding on the doors.
Josh, just before we go on, in the interests of fairness, before you tell us what happens, I did roll a double 1.
You roll double 1. All right.
I'm willing to use a Benny to re-roll that. If you would advise me so.
Sound.
I mean, I would never advise anything. I would like you to do what you think is the best thing to do.
The mechanics
You
of
make
this
a
game
small
is a
amount of
snake
noise.
eyes is a critical fail, though.
That is correct.
I don't think we can afford that. I'm gonna use the red though, because I want to
Okay.
punish myself for
Right,
rolling so bad.
But just it goes to Josh. Yeah.
That gives me 1. That's right.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
just punishes everybody.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I have to suffer,
That's what I wanted to do.
Boys,
that's
I'm
a-
gonna need you upstairs.
is that
Yeah,
a re-roll?
As soon as we're done, I
and-
run upstairs.
And Jesse, they're here, obviously.
Yeah.
They're
They're aim my pistol, take pot shots from above.
Yeah, have we got eyes on the door that they're bashing on?
No, not telling them. What the fuck?
Oh no! Everyone, that was another set of snake eyes.
It's spoken. Okay, I'm really
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I let's see where this goes.
This is the way.
Josh,
Hang
I
on.
just double.
If you've got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly.
so
Not the good ones.
What happens is Mr. Elliot Moore is putting a barricade in front of a window.
I'm like, don't do this, Thomas. I got a bad. I don't want you getting anywhere near these windows.
You know that Thomas is a good man, so you want him to be safe. So you're putting a barricade behind the window, and you turn around, you go, "Okay, guys, I think I'm all good." And then you hear the window break, and 2 hands come through, and they start to pull him back through the window.
Never mind, I'm not so good. Help!
I rush to his aid as I'm still down there doing the
same.
barricades as well.
At
And
this
you
point, we're gonna have to go into initiative.
Oh jeez. Famio, that was 2 sets of snake eyes.
Listen, I tried. Okay, I begged to avoid this, but the dice have
The
spoken.
dice spoke. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. It was meant to be. Dramatic moment was meant to be.
Yeah.
So, draw those cards.
All right, we just do a quick shuffle of the shuffle deck.
Oh.
This one will be for Jebediah Thunderflash. Where did the card go?
Thunderflash Kid.
Thunderflash Kid.
I hope you live up to your name and can grab me as quick as. a
Famio, one was a
butterfly.
one was a D6, one was a D4 each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choose ready, shoot.
So, King for Jebediah Thunderflash.
Nice.
Suitable.
That's what you want.
Elliot Moore has received a 4.
Also suitable.
Yeah, sounds like getting wrapped in the window.
Mr. Calhoun has received a Jack.
Nice.
Nice.
Screaming for mercy is a free action in Deadlands in the same way that it is in D&D, right?
Screaming
crying is the free action. But...
Crying is the reaction.
That's definitely happening.
The rattlesnake kid is probably the luckiest man in the world with his second
A second
combat
Joker.
and his
Right.
second Joker.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
boy.
Now save me, kid. I saved you.
I have received a 2 and a king.
Oh, shoot. Now, what happens if we match? Because you said.
Yeah, how do we do ties? Yeah.
It is
Thunderflash
a
got king.
it is a suit.
They tie.
Oh.
So what was mine and what was yours?
Got a heart.
Got a heart, and I got a club. And poker order is clubs, diamonds,
lower.
hearts, spades. Yep. So you will go first.
Huzzah!
Thank God. Okay, I thought. Okay.
So order is Thunderflash. It goes first unless
And
Unless the
Thunderflash
rattlesnake-
is as comparably as strong and not concussed. So I'm yes.
Okay.
If he doesn't succeed, I'll help.
Noted.
And if you both don't succeed, I can
And you
reroll.
get
It's
eaten,
not a big
and
deal.
that's
Yeah.
Reroll the character. Yeah.
New character. I get to play Thomas Goodman. Yeah.
To be a zombie.
Yeah, we haven't seen what Elliot's like as an undead creature yet.
Mostly, but not quite.
So
Okay.
Jebediah, what do you do?
I rush to grab Elliot and try and wrestle him back inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make that.
I've never felt so wanted.
I think we're going to need a medical man. So is that just a strength?
I believe so, but let me just do it quick.
There's no wrestling check.
Yeah, there's no grapple or anything.
Grapple.
It's
no.
a fighting check actually.
Fighting?
I'm joking
Okay,
around.
yeah.
I am legit
I'm
scared.
worse at fighting than I am at strength, sorry.
It's alright. Listen, I got
I'm
myself
good at
into
it.
this mess.
And it will be opposed by
Okay.
Oh,
this.
That's not bad.
So it's still a 3 though, I'm
It's not
afraid.
Success, though, is it?
No.
Well,
no.
this is an opposed roll,
It's an
so...
opposed, though. I mean, how
Uh,
strong are zombies, really?
You pull pretty hard,
Uh-huh.
and you're pulling hard, and it's this time you feel the clothes that you've got a hand on starting to rip, and you're not able to do it. You
Shit.
feel the whatever is pulling from the other
Why
side.
did it have to be a fighting check?
You've got bennies.
That's agility.
You
Yeah,
have bennies.
yeah. I'm gonna reroll with the white.
Okay.
Okay, let's try that again. Come on. Ha!
Oh, that was
Okay.
so close to it explode.
Ha! No.
No.
1.
It's not gonna do it.
Sorry, Elliot.
Nah. Dude, I got myself into this. Don't
Well,
use up any more bennies on this.
Nice knowing you, Duck.
Imperialness is on the flesh!
you feel him just beginning to sort of the clothes beginning to tear when the rattlesnake kid steps in and grabs the other arm, and
And then that starts to
utilizes-
tear.
Yeah.
You're since you're being
Is
assisted.
that all right?
Since you're being assisted, you could roll it a +2.
I can roll a
Since
+2
you're
instead.
No. Now it's gonna be.
As
Now it's
the
gonna
kid
be-
can.
Yeah,
The
the
kid.
kid.
The
But
kid.
because Jebediah
You're
is already helping,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kid can roll it a +2.
Nice.
Does that sorry to throw this one in, but does that negate the -1 because of the wound as well, or is he technically at a
It's-
+1 because of the wound?
It's at a +1. It's at a +2 -1.
Okay, so 6.
So I'm a 6 -1 +2 6.
Alright.
Yeah.
The
5
second-
minus 1 plus
second-
2 6.
Second one should have been a D4. No?
No, I am a 6
Oh, you
in
upgraded.
fighting.
Nice, nice.
Your opponent is also a 6 in fighting. Let's see what
Right.
happens.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
Help.
You run forward and grab onto his arm, and you feel the strength starting to whatever is on the other side is pulling very hard, but you give it one final tug, and its grip gives, and all three of you collapse back into the room.
Oh, thank
dislocating his arms.
goodness, kid, I was doing nothing but unwrapping the tasty treat for the thing outside.
Let us get upstairs before we congratulate ourselves too much.
Oh,
I get
for-
up and I go upstairs.
I forgot to pull for Mr. Goodman.
Oh, is he also being pulled out?
No,
And
no,
pull the
he's-
cards.
he's-
Pull the card.
Initiative.
He might be shortly pirate.
As it stands.
Thomas, we've only known each other for a short time, but I am already very invested in you. Do you have any small children?
I haven't seen my daughter in years.
Good
see you
idea,
tonight.
kid.
You
Yeah.
might-
Go upstairs, Thomas.
Distract the zombies with family members, yes.
Tonight's the night.
As you are clambered upon.
Anyone seen the
Doggo.
Help.
what was it
The
called?
face hugger.
Ah,
Oh,
got you.
zombie attack.
So Mr. Calhoun, where were you?
Upstairs.
Were you by a window or?
Yeah, I was ready to take a shot at Elliot's
They know we're here, so why not?
aggressors, but
This is probably the closest one.
Well, you see a like unusually large one kind of lumbering towards the building.
Ruh-roh.
It's like 2 or 3 times as big.
Hard
Uh,
pass.
Jesus.
Tag!
It's wearing a large conical helmet, and it's got a huge axe.
Slave thing, yeah, it's like scraping on the floor.
And you see it kind of rear back and then jolt forward, and this like just this congealed blood just flies out of its mouth and at you.
Immediately close the window.
Yeah, because of the window, yes.
Splatters on the window. It's like shoot it!
Oh,
Burn it
that's
with fire.
Nasty.
Now, can you describe to me what you were doing at the window? How you would how you are positioned at the window?
Well, initially I had the window open so I could shoot some zombies. But upon seeing a giant hulking form, I get a little curious and I stare at it until it yucks. Whatever the fuck it yucks.
Okay. Well, what is your toughness?
I don't immediately close the window? Is that not what happened?
That's the shitty thing about initiative.
Is it the king? Because I have Jack.
Yeah.
It is the
it'll
king.
be the
That's
king.
right.
Fuck me.
So
Alright.
your toughness is 4. So you feel the blood just kind of smack you in the chest,
Oh,
and it hurts. It hurts much more than you'd think getting hit by congealed blood would do, and it's also really hot. Like it almost burned you, kind of hot. And you are shaken, though you take no wounds.
1 second, somebody's at the door.
Yep.
Oh, oh shit.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
all we see is congealed blood fly across that camera. We're just like, oh shit.
Yes, it?
So yes, the window breaks.
Oh, good.
Oh shit.
We don't need the upstairs ones. This is still fine.
What did Thomas pull? Are we allowed to know that?
It's that 5.
I'm not seeing cards. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
No, they're all over to the other side of the screen.
I see it now.
You zoomed in too much.
Oh, I see.
Unexpected delivery.
It is your turn, and the only thing you can do on your turn. Well, let me stop.
Other than scream and hold.
Before it gets to your turn, would you like to spend a Benny to remove shaken?
I'm shaking.
You are shaken, which means on your turn, the only thing you would do.
I'm terrified.
You're quite scared. Yes. The only thing you would do on your turn is roll spirits to try to break shaken.
Well, yeah, let's spin that Benny.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of one of the red ones. Yeah.
Does it cost a red one? Can I use a white one?
You can use anyone.
Red's
Yeah.
red goes to Josh if you use it. So you may as well
But
keep.
you do get a D6.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin the white one.
Gotcha.
What part? I'm gonna spin the white one.
Right? You are no longer shaken. It is your turn. You may act freely. You've just been slapped, hit in the chest by a giant blood loogie.
Did it damage me? Am I?
You are shaken. So remember the way the damage works in Deadlands is basically shaken. Imagine it like your Halo-esque shield. I have to go through shaken to damage you. But if you're still shaken and I damage you again, you start taking wounds.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take off my shirt because it's all covered in ick,
It is
and I'm
covered in
scared that it will poison me or some such. And then I'll wheel around to their team and be like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here."
So what is your action for the turn? Is it just taking off your shirt?
Which direction is the hulking thing coming from?
It was the slowest one. It's probably like in this this opening, this kind of field area here.
Shoot, rich boy, shoot!
It already shot.
I'm talking to you.
Rich zombie.
Don't tell it to shoot the rich boy.
Oh, I'm very sorry, everyone. And then the piano man appears, of course.
Is he zombified or is he looking okay?
He's fine.
Do they seem distracted by the piano guy appearing?
Uh,
At all?
no.
Can we use that?
There's
to
a
make break?
zombified Billy Joel.
You know, the saloon might be better.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah, the saloon's way better.
Yeah.
Now it just feels like a black and white movie.
Yes, much less threatening now.
Hawking a loogie.
I don't have good metal music. I'm sorry.
So good.
Now this is good.
If
This
we
is
shoot out the
fine.
windows, is it gonna shoot us again with the?
It's not its turn. So
You can take a shot if you want, Chase.
You can go
yeah,
to the
I'm
window,
gonna- I'm gonna
shoot,
aim-
and then
I'm
go
gonna
away
aim at
from the
the-
window.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
We
found
do
us.
that.
We're not hiding.
okay, make a shooting check.
Can I? Am I aiming for like center mass here? Does that give you better odds?
you-
Can I do that?
See, you by default aim for center mass.
Okay. Well, I forgot what my shooting is. Oh, D6. So I get 2 D6s, right?
Yep.
Pick the middle.
Alright.
That's reasonable. It's better than mine.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
It's not the total, but
Yeah.
It's a success.
It's too happy. Too happy. Let's go back to Wild West for a second. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
How do I do that?
What was your what weapon were you using?
The Colt Peacemaker.
Colt Peacemaker. So it'll be a 2d6 plus 1.
Alright.
You're within 12 feet.
It's that close?
It is.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Fuck.
That is one
Not good.
stealthy, disgusting, loogie hawking zombie.
Can I Benny that?
hear them coming a long way away.
You cannot Benny damage.
Damage? Oh, okay.
It isn't that he's stealthy. It's that you spent some time doing other things.
That's fair. I mean, that's not bad though, Chase. That's still like 6 damage.
It
Yeah, it's only 5, right?
you see a bullet just kind of like
Oh, no, it's 6.
hit its shoulder and it just keeps walking.
Jesus, its toughness is
Yeah.
6 or more.
I will then immediately reclose the window and back the fuck up.
It's the window is broken. The as John often so succinctly puts it, it doesn't do as much damage as you would think it would do.
The ichor that it spat at me?
The bullet.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Both.
well, we should have got the fuck out of here.
I tried to say.
I was on board with the running away plan.
Following which, the Thomas Goodman runs forward and sticks his hand outside the window.
Just the
You
barrel.
hear
Just the barrel.
Just the
He's
barrel.
upstairs, right? He's upstairs.
No, he is downstairs.
Fool.
I'm here to help, Mr. Moore.
No,
Thomas,
Goodman.
go upstairs
No,
and
Goodman, you
help
brought
there.
the window.
No, Goodman. You just because you have a daughter doesn't mean.
You hear him shoot, and then you hear the window across the street break.
Oh boy.
I mean, no one should be giving weapons to minors anyway.
Well, I tried,
Oh,
and then he steps back.
Nice.
I think we all do that meme where we all look at each other and go, "Oh no." Well, anyway,
Um,
on with our turn.
and finally, with a 4, Elliot Moore.
Listen, Elliot's freaking out. Let's be real here. I just got grabbed by zombies. I think I'm gonna look at the other two because Mr. Calhoun's upstairs, and I just heard broken glass, so I'm assuming he's dead.
Reasonable when there are zombies.
And I just look at the two of you, and I say, "What do we do? I mean, they're everywhere. How do we leave? Where do we go?"
We ain't got nowhere to run. We fight them off. Here, now.
We fight them.
Upstairs. I think this is the way.
Now, I'm shaken. I think if this is allowed, could I use my action to hurry the other two up the stairs rather than using my action to shoot? Could I use my action to kind of pull them with me?
I think kid's already upstairs.
I had expressed an interest in being upstairs already, yes.
But you dashed forward,
You
pulled
did come
me
back. You came back
free,
down.
and
No,
then
as
said
in,
you wanted to.
I pulled him in and then left, yes?
That's what I thought happened
I
too.
would say
Or
you're probably
that was the whole action to do so.
heading towards the stairwell. However, you're not quite there.
Well,
very well.
can I use my action to help Thunderflash and Kid get up the stairs?
Sure. I'll say that with your action, you're able to get like halfway up the stairwell.
I'll allow this.
No, I mean it's fair. I don't feel like Elliot would bravely step in front of a window he nearly got dragged out of and start
No.
taking pot shots.
Yeah,
I,
fuck that noise, right? Yeah.
honestly, I mean he's not a brave man. So I think just
Halfway up the stairwell.
staying with the pack, and I'm just gonna push him halfway up the stairwell.
Solid plan.
Zombies.
Shit!
What about them?
I'm just rolling for them right now.
I know.
Quick power nap.
I love the idea that that's how our adventure ends. It's like, no, good plan. Zombies.
Hey, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been.
Turns out you should have run.
Yeah. This has been a blast.
I mean, we had a conversation earlier about how this whole game system disincentivizes combat, and yet here we are.
No, that was the samurai game.
This system is better about it. However, you hear pounding on various parts of the building as gunshots, and the ichor has attracted it's attracted the group. You hear glass breaking. But most importantly, you hear the bookshelf at the front door crack.
Get out of here!
What's wrong with these zombies? Christ!
And you see that when you look back from the stairwell, you see that the door is starting to become ajar, and one of them is starting to come inside through the front door.
The door is turning into a jar?
I was thinking so many ways, how can I make that joke? And I was like, I'm giving up. I can't do it. Thank you, Pirate, for stepping up.
Sorry.
Okay.
Never mention a net either.
back to the top of the round. So, John.
I have a Lamat carbine that will fit through that ajar door very nicely.
Sure will.
So I dash over because I'm still down there, right next. After trying to get Elliot back in. And
you were halfway up the
Being
stairwell.
ushered up the stairs.
No, I didn't go. I stayed downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thunderflash,
so
we should-
brave.
I was going to shoot through the window, but I'll shoot through the door instead.
Bottleneck up the stairs, my friend.
I'll be right behind you.
All right.
Right?
You remember what happened the last time? Who was someone who was right behind them?
I'll be right back.
Let me stand by this window and tell you how.
And we
everything's
never
gonna be
saw him
alright.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, so shooting check.
Just like
Yourself in
Captain
baby
Scott
oil.
was.
Okay, so shoot. Explodes.
Hey.
So that is 7, and the other one, 7.
No.
All right. Roll damage.
Now the under damage it's got a +2, and then to the right of that a D8. So it's a D8 +2.
Yeah.
Nice. Come on. No. Oh, only 3, so 5. It's not the big guy this time.
What are you using?
A Lamat carbine.
A gun of
Only
some
a
sort.
single DA.
That does seem kind of low to me.
That's what it says on my.
Pistols are 2d6 plus 1. That's
Well, that's a cult.
Guns. I see.
Please.
Lamat
2d8.
Yeah, a Lamat carbine is 2d8, or you can use the shotgun under barrel.
Okay, so yeah, because on my character sheet it looks much weaker.
The rifle version. So the Lamat carbine is.
Yeah.
It's got the rifle and it's got an underbarrel shotgun.
Yeah.
The
I just,
rifle-
as on my sheet for the rifle part it has a D8, and then for the shotgun it has a D6. It doesn't say how many of them. So can I have used the shotgun with the 3D6?
Yes, you can use the shotgun with the 3d6. So go ahead and re-roll it. And you can add a no. Sorry. Go ahead.
Just roll the damage.
3d6. Yeah.
Okay.
6 is John. You can do it.
Chick, boom.
Not bad. That's
one of
not
them-
bad.
One explodes.
One explodes. That's 12 so far. Another one. So that's 18.
18. I mean, I think at this point you have
Okay.
topped his toughness.
23.
If not, then I will willingly leave this game.
Wait, it's a shotgun, right?
Unfortunate.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
It's a shotgun and
you-
zombies.
You
Josh,
pull
don't
pull
break
the
our
underbarrel.
hearts.
You
Don't
pull
break
the
our
underbarrel, which releases the buckshot, and the zombie before you explodes in a hail of gore.
Yes.
Taking the one behind him out too.
Oh.
Oh,
Do they get knocked down like dominoes?
But he got up again. Ain't no one gonna keep him down.
Can I continue my forward momentum and like try and slam the door closed?
Yes, of course. You can.
So I'll just like slam it back closed and push the bookcase up against it again.
Oh.
The biggin. The biggin moves, but nobody's looking at a window.
Nope.
So,
Well, Thomas might be.
Thomas is not looking at the correct window.
Thomas, you should come with us upstairs. No one listens to me ever.
I look a little hurt. I'm right behind you.
He does a thing that nobody notices.
Gotcha.
Excellent. As long as he's hawking loogies at someone else.
All right.
how many windows are upstairs?
Looks like there's 3 on both sides. It's a rectangular building. On the longer side, there's 3 on both sides. On the shorter side, there's 2 on both sides. So a total of 10.
I see a lean-to on the southwestern side. Is that accurate?
That's where the second door is.
Yeah, so the second door is just under that awning.
Groovy. Like, the awning, how high would it be? Above the reach of
From when-
zombies, say?
Reasonably, yeah.
Cool.
It's
Even,
above your-
even the
above your-
really big one? Even the abnormally large one?
The big one might be able to reach.
Noted.
We
Noted.
might need to take him.
Kill that one, and then maybe it's a good place to make a last stand. Is sort of my thinking. But let's not get there yet.
Yeah, we need to jeopardize
look.
shotgun.
Mr. Calhoun,
Oh, is it my turn?
it is, sir. And remember, just interrupt me whenever, Pirate.
If I peek out the window, does that cost an action?
No.
Oh, jeez. He's gonna spit at me, isn't he? All right, I'm gonna peek out the window. I'm gonna be a man here. Do I see him? Is he closer?
He is touching the building, and the building is catching on fire.
Oh shit!
Wait!
Oh, boys,
Oh,
I think
no,
we have a
he's
problem.
really-
Information would have been pertinent. Oh
It's
shit!
really
Well, we
hot.
didn't see it.
What
Oh,
the
jeez.
hell?
You can see that he's touching the building, and where he's touching the building, smoke is starting to come off of the building.
This thing's
No,
literally
no,
a
no,
hell
that is
zone.
our
Okay.
trick.
You said there's 2 windows?
There's 2 windows on both
On the other sides?
the southwest and the northeast side.
All right, so you see where 16, building 16 is?
That's the schoolhouse.
Yeah. Is there a window facing that way?
How close?
Can I shoot the window before dashing out to try to land on that roof?
Jesus Christ, Chase, I love it, but I hate it.
You can try to do that.
He's sacrificing himself for us. It's so kind of
You
him.
know if you fail this, you're landing in the street, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. This building's on fire. This is to the group here.
It's
Do you
Guys.
actually tell us? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you. This is me telling you
I'm like,
that
zombies,
shit's
corn-fed
hitting
coming
the
right
fan.
up.
All right, so you
You
shoot.
set the building on fire, and I think we need to get out.
All right, so you're going.
I'm
You follow
gonna
this.
shoot the window
And-
before attempting to barrel out and onto the roof.
I'll let that be a straight agility check.
Oh my god, you kept the bennies though. You did keep the bennies. You get that.
Got 2.
You need it.
So it's going to be an agility check to jump out of the window,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to need to raise to land successfully.
What's a raise?
So an additional 4. You're looking at a
Okay,
total
well,
of 8.
I'm gonna roll the agility first.
It's one roll.
All one roll.
It's all one roll. So
Okay,
I have a
four,
3 on
a
agility.
4 to jump out of the window without getting like cut, and then an 8 to land on the roof, without taking any damage.
You need to
Okay.
roll an 8 on your agility check, basically. So I'm
4
not
gets you
following
out of our
the
building,
window,
and 8 gets you onto that one.
Yeah.
Boom.
I
5.
don't
Well-
think I boomed.
It's a
Oh,
5.
sorry, it said 8 altogether.
Yeah.
Any bonuses on that, Chase? No.
Do I have bonuses?
Your
Yeah.
your agility.
You have 2 red bennies left. You have no bonuses.
Oh, jeez.
Does a red benny
Uh,
mean you re-roll and add a d6, or do you just add
Yes.
a d6?
You
Okay,
reroll
reroll
and a
and a-
d6, and I get a benny.
Yeah.
That 5 was
You
pretty
said I
sweet.
add a d6?
Yes.
Only
Yeah,
if
well,
you
then I'll-
use your
I'll
red.
spend
Only
it.
if you use your red. Okay.
If it
Yeah, I
adds
got
d6, I mean.
No, yeah, no, it's
It's reroll plus d6.
So
The current result, Thamior, is 5.
That'll get you outside.
Do I get to keep the 5?
no,
it's
you
reroll
have to
plus
reroll.
d6.
Reroll.
no, reroll
Oh,
totally.
jeez.
Come on,
Okay.
you got it.
I know.
It's a D8 and a D6 plus 6.
Yeah.
So,
9?
That's 9. Yep, you're good.
See?
No, plus a d6.
Oh,
not
plus a
plus
D6. Yeah, you need to roll a
Oh,
roll a
son of
D6.
bitch.
Go on, 5 or 6, 5 or 6. Oh
No.
shit!
All right.
Seven.
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm spending
rough.
my last penny.
All right.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Nice
Make
to be
a-
in the knee.
It'll be. All right. There
That
we
one
go.
explodes.
Explodes.
Right.
That's 9 already.
No, that's 6.
Yeah,
that's
that's 9.
That's,
That's
a 9.
nine.
That's a 9.
That's 9
That
plus
is
the
a nine.
D6. Plus the D6.
Yeah, 6
Oh, do
plus
I need it?
3, so that's a
All
9.
right.
This is what my Benny pool looks like right now.
It's on screen and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're disappearing.
I'm running out of fingernails to chew, guys.
I can't follow you. My agility sucks.
So 11.
11 total.
11.
Mr. Calhoun screams, "Building's on fire! We gotta get out of here!" He shoots the window, jumps out effortlessly, sailing through the sky, and tucks and rolls onto the schoolhouse. You were worried for a moment. What was the total?
11.
11. You were worried for a moment because it felt like the roof was going to give way because it's an old building. But you keep rolling and you stand up on what ends up being a support beam as a part of the house kind of falls off.
Jim, question. When I killed that zombie, did the bell ring?
No.
Wasn't a parishioner. He was just a zombie.
I was hoping it was like every time a bad guy dies.
Well, it might be that the zombies are killing the parishioners.
True.
Yeah.
They're welcome to that.
Listen, someone's unleashed hell on the town. My money
Yeah,
is
look,
on
all of it-
parishioners, but
All of a sudden, I don't think we're public enemy number one. I actually think this is a turn up for the books. I'm very happy. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
I'm
great.
sure Goodman will speak in us. Good,
Having a
speak our
fantastic
praises.
time.
You hear Mr. Thomas Goodman go, "The building's on fire! Oh God, I gotta get out of here!" And he jumps out one of the ground floor windows.
what?
Sure.
This man just wants to die.
Human pipe bomb over here.
Apparently.
Well, he would
yeah.
have come running back downstairs, right, towards me.
Thank
he
you,
was
Chase.
He was downstairs.
He never went upstairs.
Okay,
Can we make a charisma check to make him go as he's running away? Go.
yeah, can I do a can I do a persuasion? I'm just like, Goodman, stay where you are. We gotta go together if we're gonna go.
Yeah, sure,
that's
that makes
a really
sense.
Good shout.
Yeah, go
That's a good shout.
Okay, persuasion.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Or do it explodes? No.
No, that'll do it. We'll do it. He goes, yeah, okay. You make a good point. He raises his revolver and points it at the window.
Shoot
All
them!
right, well, we
Shoot
gotta
them!
we gotta get out of here. Yeah, he'll shoot. He'll shoot instead.
How many can I see out the windows? How viable is fighting them?
You see the big one, and then probably at this point, a lot of Thomas was fairly accurate in his description of 12, but
12.
they seem to be fairly dispersed. At the building, there was 4. Now there's 3.
So big guy and 2 more.
Big guy,
I
3
think
more.
I think Jesse is very much sort of jumped the gun here. I'm actually gonna.
He's
So
flanking.
building
flanking.
is on fire.
Roof actually pirate. But I
It's
see what
not,
you mean.
it's
Building is on
smoking.
fire.
It's
He
smoking.
said fire.
He said smoking.
I
He
love that
clarifies
this is
that
the
smoking.
argument that like,
Smoke.
Just shouting across the rooftops.
Shouting across the rooftops.
It's a big building. You'll be fine. You
Okay.
big wuss.
Fire.
No, jump
by the way-
back! Jump back!
You see his shot go way wide.
Oh god!
Jesus Christ!
I am
Good
going
man.
to
Give this man a
jump
pickaxe
in
instead of a
here
gun.
and nip upstairs as I have already been being ushered. I think Jesse has jumped the gap a little early, and now he's just on a lovely
jealous.
roof all of his own that he could continue shooting people from.
I already spit my action.
And
And
I'm
a
gonna
penny.
get out my Winchester lever
Two
action shotty, and I'm gonna take aim on the big boy who seems to be, but has not yet set the building on fire.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead.
Have I become aware of that problem? Are they talking about it enough?
I mean, he did shout about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Make a shooting check. Shooting. I remember being quite good at it. Come on, where are you?
Yeah, come on.
Shooting very much down the bottom. D8. There we go. Okay.
Rattlesnake Kid. It's in the mini.
It's not.
Oh.
No, you got a D6 as
D6 too. Yeah.
I know. The 3.
well.
Yeah,
Any
no.
plus?
All right, I'm gonna roll that blue Benny.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, reroll with the D6.
4. There.
Okay.
With a D6, that
That
explodes.
Explodes.
Nice.
So that hits, right?
So 11.
But plus the 4 still as well. So
So 12 is as in
Unfortunately,
the.
then -1, right? Because you're wounded.
I am wounded.
Yes.
But yeah, so 11.
Still a hit. Still a solid.
So it's a shotgun. You can use your highest damage recorded there. Winchester shotgun.
It is a 3d6 plus 2.
You can roll a 4d6 because of your raise with the hit.
No, Thammy, the red gives a Benny to Josh, but the blue is just good for us.
yeah, blue's the best.
What did you do?
Oh,
you beauty.
two explosions.
So it's already 19.
19
Plus?
and then
Two more
a
D6.
further 6.
25.
Oh, that's
25
good.
with
Suck
a
it, big
shotgun.
guy.
You say it shrugs this off. We're all deluded.
It's like, stop! I like this building. It is very good. It's my hiding place. You go away.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
Damn it! Which one of the 12?
And I will be rolling to soak. Which means if I make a success... Oh, sorry. That's not the right dice.
Absorbs the damage.
It
Not all of it.
takes it less.
I'm just worried it's going to explode and napalm the building.
Yeah.
If I had... I was considering having that happen. But you shoot him, and he stumbles backwards and kind of looks around. Clearly, you have injured him.
Excellent.
But you imagine he's more shaken than.
Shields are down. Let's go, boys. X-wing that fucker.
How do you look at everybody else?
At 5.
Just running around his legs with a cable.
Window.
Thomas Goodman, go!
Okay. That brings
I'm
us
going to duck
to
back in from the window so he can't see me / spit at me anymore.
Mr. Elliot Moore.
I mean, Mr. Calhoun's leapt out a window. They've had a shouting match. I think Elliot's tears are now streaming from his eyes. He's so scared. But I think he's just going to follow Kid's lead. I think he's going to go the big one, the big one.
Yes, the big one. It's easier to hit. It's about the size of a barn door.
And on that, I pull the trigger at the comment of about the size of a barn door. And let's see how badly I miss. And we'll watch
Come
Game
on, I
Grumps.
hit it with a concussion.
Missed. Fired again. Missed. Yeah, my shooting's... it's not as bad as I thought. So... Well...
Okay.
Or... Let's go with
Okay.
4.
Go with the 4. Go with the 4.
A 4
Four.
hits.
Okay.
Barn door.
Fire again. Missed.
2d6.
Sorry.
2. Stop it.
2d6 plus 1.
Plus 1. Oh, well, one
Nice
explodes.
Explosion.
One explodes.
Nice.
Okay, that's reasonable. 7,
11.
11, 12.
Ikebun.
7, 11.
It doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would do.
Haha.
No, trust me, Josh. I didn't expect anything of that shot. So anything I got, Elliot's pretty thrilled with.
Unfortunately, it's nothing.
That is less than expected.
Wow. Okay.
I was expecting
As in 0 damage?
I remember we don't have a hit point system. It's
Yeah.
if you basically think about if a monster had resistance and then some armor, some like D&D doesn't do this, but like if you know like Pathfinder, it's got damage resistance as well. It's got resistance to your damage type and damage resistance. Well, D&D does do this.
All right, guys. I cannot hurt this thing. That was without the explosion, that was still almost a max roll on damage from my pistol.
Things can explode multiple times.
I'm looking at Kid, and I'm just like,
Maybe
Like,
you should have hopped out a window.
I look at Kid.
The kid.
Jump in the gap.
I look at Kid. I look at Jesse. I look back at Kid, and there's a question in my eyes. Make
And
your
the kid
answer
says-
good, or I'm following Jesse.
The kid says, "You really think you can make that jump, Elliot?"
The window's
Um,
already
I-
open.
And then he says, "It's really hot, and you have flammable fluid in your pocket."
Light him up. Nice. Nice.
The zombies. All the barricade that you've constructed on the bottom floor is just the door is open. They're coming inside.
Shit.
For fuck. Oh, John, you're still down there?
That's it. That's their turn.
Mm-hmm. Are they only coming through the doors?
It's just The
Just
front
the-
door that you're by
Yeah.
is fine. It's closed. There's
It's
one
closed.
there's one zombie there.
Yep.
And there's 2 that are coming from the back door.
Through the box room.
Yes. That's
Okay, but they're coming in one at a time, right? Although
Yes.
are they both in the room already?
One they're basically at the door. Both of them. They're
Okay.
they're not officially in the building yet. They're like
So I would have eyes on them.
no, they're on the other side of the building.
And downstairs as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And under that overhang as well.
Okay, the awning, gotcha.
John, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run in there with my shotgun and like almost point blank.
Give me
Halt.
just a second.
Hold the
check
door.
on that.
Hold the door.
Just a second to check on
Yeah.
that. I'm pretty sure.
If it's an underslung, does it only have one shot?
Yeah, I think it's just one.
Oh, really?
Lamat carbine. Shots 1. Yeah, you'd need to take your action to reload it.
Ah, crap.
Oh no.
This is the
Ain't
problem
that
with the
just the
combi
way?
weapon. Warhammer
Yeah.
40,000 taught me this.
So the carbine
Hey, Cal.
itself
Yeah.
has 9 shots,
hmm
but the underbarrel has 1.
Gotcha. Okay. In which case, I will. Can I drop my turn lower like we do in our games? Can I
Yeah,
wait
that's
wait for Goodman to get up the stairs and then cover his retreat?
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Okay. So I wait. I like Goodman. They're coming in the back. I ain't got no big gun no more. So get up them stairs where the rest of those guns are. And I'll wait and.
One less than there should be.
Can I take my turn on his on that go when I wait?
Yeah, well, you can just delay till as much
Yeah.
as you. As I slowly announce the changing of
Oh, I'm
turn-
gonna go now. Yeah. I'm gonna take 2 before the guy goes again. I'll shoot it again. Boom.
Alright, and what was the name of your Winchester repeating? So you're
It's the
fine.
Winchester lever action. It's the gun you gave me at the beginning of the game.
Yes. Take a shot.
Yeah. Okay, boys. 5.
5 will hit.
Nice.
Or a 6, which explodes.
Okay.
So a 7.
All right.
Standard 3d6.
Is there any bonus to rolling higher on a hit like that? Or was it just a hit,
Yeah,
hits or not?
yeah, there's a bonus, but it's,
Okay, cool.
wait a second. Wait a sec.
So 11.
Okay, let Winchester lever action there. 11. 11.
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's
No,
not gonna
'cause-
do it.
It didn't do it for me.
No.
Yeah.
Alright,
All of a
I-
sudden, that gap's looking pretty attractive.
I'm gonna spend a Benny to undo my
Ooh.
shaken.
Oh, damn it.
Oh god, this thing's like us.
Because I can't. Yeah, he's a boss.
He's got a king.
I can't Benny the
Damage.
Damage.
the damage.
You there's a advantage that lets you do that. So any of my guys can do that. You guys have 3 wounds. That's the nice thing about being like you.
Important. Having a name.
Plot armor.
Fated.
I'm ducking back inside. That's all.
It is going to turn around.
I don't like that look, Josh.
no, no.
What just happened to us?
And now the building is actually on fire.
The building's been on fire.
No.
It's gonna turn around.
The word I believe is smoldering.
Look at Mr. Calhoun, who is alone on the roof.
Wait, what? It's on the other side of the building.
It's right there. It's right there. It's on
It's
that
right
corner.
there,
He said
right
it was
next to
coming
us.
from that corner, north
It
corner.
was coming from this corner. You are on this roof.
Suddenly that gap don't look so good no more, does it, Mr.
It's
Calhoun?
gonna lean its head back.
We don't need no
And
water.
no.
Let the Jesse Calhoun burn. Burn, motherfucker.
Mistakes were made.
Dance, fucker, dance. No, you never had a chance.
Burn
No one
down the
even
house.
knew zombies, hoppers, loogies, you.
What's your
Ah,
toughness?
nice.
What?
What's
My
your toughness?
You
We
said
thought
four,
Elliot was
didn't you?
re-rolling a character.
Oh, hey, he might be. He might still be. Oh,
No, he's
come
good,
on,
he's good.
Mr. Calhoun, come on.
You got this, mate. You got
Dude,
this.
I already took my shirt off. That was my only buff.
You've got one less soap now. Your toughness was 3 before, wasn't it? 3?
I thought he said 4. How do you
Was
check?
it 4?
I hope it's not 3.
I think it was 4.
Was it 4? Oh,
Tough.
let's go with 4. Let's go with 4.
Let me check.
Toughness in the middle at the top.
Toughness,
Middle of the sheet.
toughness
Yeah,
is 4.
Okay.
So-
Sorry for the scare.
You turn around and you see this giant glob of blood flying straight at you, and it just hits you right in the chest. And you look down, and then the smell hits you. It's not the smell you expected. It is the smell of burning flesh, as you see that your undershirt, which you were still wearing, and parts of your skin are also now on fire.
Oh shit!
On fire.
On fire.
Fire. Listen, pirate, he might have had a point about the
No, the building isn't. He is.
The building is on fire.
Yes,
You
the one
are-
you're standing
I was
on.
told the building is on fire.
More
You are
importantly, so are you.
You are shaken, and take 2 wounds.
Shit.
As I rolled a 13 for damage,
Drop and roll, Calhoun. Drop and roll.
with a toughness of 4 that's shaken, and 2 damage. And on a 6, which I did roll, it sets whatever it touches with the blood on fire.
That's what the face was. Jesus. Jesse, you.
Yes,
Come
Samuel.
back.
Samuel,
So
definitely.
as-
Buildings on
as
fire
Miss-
better than friends on fire.
Mr. Calhoun looks down to see the Icarus blood that is now covering his chest, starting to light him on fire. That's where we'll have to call it.
Oh, come on!
I love it.
Perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You're right there, Chase.
Obviously I am wounded.
I wouldn't know anything about that, my friend. I'm all the way over here in a perfectly fine building that isn't on fire.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone.
And thank you too, Josh. Thank you. That was fabulous,
Great.
as
Listen,
always.
Josh, you look way too happy for Magic to set a friend on fire. Can I just point that one out? Okay, stop, drop, and roll, my dude. You'll be fine.
He's shaken. He has to spend a turn getting not shaken.
You have to spend a turn getting not
Oh
shaking.
no, I
and
can
you're
spend a
right.
Benny next turn.
You ain't got
Yeah.
none. Oh,
Yeah,
what?
no,
Oh, yeah.
that's true.
I'll have
New-
more
Yeah, yeah.
Benny
New
next
session.
time.
New session. New bennies. There we
Session,
go.
you bennies.
Nice. Nice.
That was part of my idea. I was like, I gotta give him a Benny.
Oh, all right. A massive thank you to Josh and everyone for joining us again for this fantastic Deadlands game. So much fun playing in a new system and with such a good guide to traumatize us on our way. So massive thanks to everyone over there in chat as well. It's been wonderful to have you hanging out and playing along with us. Good to see you as always, my friends. That is going to be turn off the squelching, please. The munching. Just keep the nice music. There we go. Okay. A massive thank you to everyone. Thank you. It's been absolutely wonderful. A new lane with a hydrate Jesse. Hydrate Jesse. Thank you, New Lane. Right, okay. That is all we have time for today, my friends, but we will be back in 2 weeks to continue battling these terrifying zombies as we try and see if the dice will stay on our favour and
He
see if...
makes it look so easy, doesn't it? Oh, it's a zombie. Well, that's just one axe to the face. 4 zombies are killing us.
So yes, we should be back into this and looking forward to that very much. So do join us again as we will be continuing in back to our D&D campaigns. But before I prattle on about that, Josh the Pirate, from Corsair's Cove. Thank you very much for joining us again. Always a good
ahoy,
time.
mateys.
Yes, and you said
Yes,
you're coming
yes,
back
it
soon?
was. Yes, I'll be back Tuesday night. I have finished moving house, so it's actually possible for me to stream again, which is exciting.
Yes.
So yes, I'll be doing retro gaming stream on Tuesday night, probably playing a bit of more time, and we will be bringing back some more D&D content in the early March. Is the sort of time frame at this point.
Fabulous.
But yes,
So yeah, everyone
we'll be
there.
going back live again. Yeah.
There are the links over there. So yeah, give the Twitch channel a follow and the Twitter there to get your news about Corsair's Cove. And as for our good selves, we shall be back into Candlekeep Mysteries tomorrow. Then next week, as usual, we have Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And that'll bring us around to next Friday, which is the other Friday that we have going on. So we'll be playing through CZRPG's Chicenta's Tyranny, as they are fighting ghouls, not zombies, but ghouls over there. So we shall see what's going on with them in the ghost city of Hepionakar. Right, okay, thank you everybody. If you are so inclined, do stick around for the raid and get yourself some channel points in the form of those lovely dream pies that we have, and you can spend them and help us. Although in this game you can't really help us, you can just make sure we're hydrated.
Yeah, I was wondering, can we maybe introduce something that people can give us bennies, maybe?
I'll talk about it with GM Josh up there. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, I'd be okay. We can work something out.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Right, okay, massive thank you everybody. But yes, that is all for today. So stick around for the raid if you've got to let those phoenixes fly. But until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi. Thank you everyone. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.